another episode of the Wrestling Gallery. My name's Kyle. This is Tyler, and we're gonna and we okay. So explain what's today's gimmick.
So today, Kyle and I are going to present you all with our top 10 favorite hardcore champions of all time in the WWE/WWF. So we each have our own list. This is a personal list here. So it's very subjective. So don't come at us if we get it wrong.
If you want to do your own list, guys, just do it in the comments. That's cool, and we'll read them. But okay, so all right, should I start or you?
Kyle, I think you should kick this thing off, brother.
Yeah. The hardcore title was one of the best titles in the WWE, and it's still remembered fondly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for my number 10, I picked Maven.
Maven. Ooh, he's an honorable mention. Why'd you choose Maven?
I just think he was a good hardcore champ. He was granted, like, he tried. I will admit that I had fun, that he made his run good. Granted, I wish he won more titles, but he wasn't a bad hardcore champion.
Yeah, you're right. I thought he had some memorable moments. I mean, he took the title into WrestleMania.
Yeah, and then he got it back from Christian.
Yeah, I mean, he was a champion in WrestleMania. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, plus, granted, his match with Goldust could have been better, but the stuff after the match was fun.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Nice.
So what's
my number 10 is, let me go down the list here. This man right here. I got
Kane. Yeah, Kane.
My number 10 here. I thought he had a pretty good run. I thought he had a pretty good match at WrestleMania 17.
Oh, yeah, my favorite match of that show.
And his run wasn't super long, but I loved this version of Kane. I love 2001 Kane. I just love the way he looked. He looked like a beast. He looked like a badass. And I just really like Kane. Holding that hardcore championship around this time was pretty sweet to look at.
Dude,
and I'm trying to remember who won that match. Was it Kane?
Yeah, Kane.
Yeah, see, there you go. Kane won one of the best hardcore matches ever at WrestleMania. So he's my number 10.
Dude, that match is so amazingly good. Like everything in that match was connected very well. Okay. So my number 9 is someone that without this title he would still be forgettable, but without this title he would have been nothing. Hardcore Holly.
Oh, Hardcore Holly. Not on my list, but he should be.
Dude, he's really good at hardcore. Even when he was in ECW, you got him in. He was doing well as a hardcore wrestler.
I mean, his name's Hardcore Holly. You better be damn good at it, right?
And he is. Not as good as someone else we'll talk about. But the thing is that to me, he should have been ECW champion than Big Show.
Yeah, when they had the relaunch.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he wrestled with a bloody gap. And he earned the ECW fans' respect. It's like, yeah, but.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm just not the biggest Hardcore Holly fan, but what he did for the championship was actually pretty big. He was involved in a lot of matches and helped kind of elevate that title.
And he also had a memorable defeating Road Dogg in the cold. Remember that? In St. Valentine's Massacre? Dude, he was in that water.
Yeah.
Water. Oh, yeah. That must have been cold as hell.
Yeah.
But anyways, what's your number 9?
All right. Well, speaking of the man himself, number 9 is Road Dogg, Jesse James.
Oh, man.
He had a run, I think, briefly after Mankind, I believe.
Yeah. No. He defeated Big Boss Man.
Oh, that's right. He defeated Boss Man, and then I think he had to give the title up due to injury.
I don't think it was injury. He still wrestled. I think it was because storyline reasons. But
I remember he had to give the title up.
Yeah, he had to give it to either Hardcore Al. I don't
Mhm.
know, but but he was a good hardcore champion.
Yeah,
I
I agree.
to me like I just didn't like that that during the WrestleMania 15 thing where they had to switch the Outlaws, which Billy goes to the hardcore and Road
Mhm.
Dogg goes to the IC, which isn't a bad idea, but you need to have a good reason why they're switching.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Imagine if we're like our social outcast gimmick with the third member.
Mhm.
You know, my suggestion is that we switch positions is because we want revenge on the stable that took our titles.
Yeah.
But let's just be honest, Road Dogg is a good hardcore champion. He did a very good job. He was very well into it.
Yeah, I agree. He actually had a lot to do with that title. Kind of an underrated run. I feel like a lot of
Yeah,
people forget that he
short,
had a,
simple, but to the point.
yeah, absolutely. All right, Kyle, what's
What's
number 8?
okay? Okay. Oh, by the way, people, evil enter codes suck. Okay, number 8 is the heart and soul of ECW, Tommy Dreamer.
Ah, Tommy Dreamer. Nice.
You guys own custom belt.
I
The New
know.
York.
He had was it the New York license plate
Yeah,
title?
yeah.
Yeah, he only had that for like a short amount of time.
Yes, it's memorable. I don't know, but
Yeah. So he
I
was
think
mainly champ kind of on the tail end of it, right? Kind of when the
right, but
hardcore title
but
was.
he but he did have some very good matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, you kind of just think about some of the ECW originals and just like it makes sense for them to be the hardcore champ.
Right. He also had a very good match with a certain Stevie we'll talk about later on.
Okay.
Dude, Tommy is a very good wrestler. And I think this hardcore championship, because in 2001, he was wasted. But then when 2002 in the hardcore stuff, that's when Tommy became more of a WWE guy and was always destined to be
Mhm.
with WWE.
Yeah, honestly.
Right.
He,
But
he did a good job.
yeah, he also he also lost to a certain RV something in a good rate ladder match for both IC and
You're spoiling too much, man.
I'm not. I'm just telling people good matches. But
No, I'm
what's
just
your
kidding.
number 8?
My number 8, we're going with Steven Richards.
Oh,
He had a pretty good run with
dude,
the title. He had a couple pay-per-view appearances with the title. I think he
dude,
wrestled, I want to say like Booker T at a
yeah,
pay-per-view for the Hardcore Championship,
it
which
was
was
okay. But dude,
it was a lot longer than it should have been. That match
but
was like 13 minutes, it felt
it was
like.
all right. It was all right.
It was just okay.
But anyways, oh, he's higher up in my list. But
Mm.
man, dude, I love hardcore champion Stevie Richards with the blue-ish pants.
Hmm.
He rocks that look, by the way.
Yeah, that was what was that before or after?
After Right to Censored,
Yeah, that's right. It was after Right to Censor.
dude,
He was kind of
dude,
looking for something to do.
he was awesome as hardcore champion.
I do like Steven Richards quite a
I
lot.
want pants. I want his pants. But anyways, dude, he is arguably one of the best hardcore champions. Dude, he made the best out of it.
Yeah, well, I assume you have him a little bit lower down or higher up on your list, so we'll probably get to that in a bit.
Yeah, don't
That
worry.
was that was my number 8. So what do you have for number 7?
Ooh, he's underrated as a hardcore champion.
Oh,
Bubba Ray Dudley.
Bubba Ray Dudley. Okay.
Dude,
Tell me
he
about
had a good
his
run.
run.
He was a good hardcore champion.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember his run. Honestly.
Dude, this was the run after when he and Devon had the split in
Hmm.
2002. Brand split. But
Yeah, that was
dude, he was a
decision.
good hardcore champion. The fans loved him.
Hmm.
He had a good push, dude. Man, he had some good matches with Raven.
Hmm.
He had some good moments with the hardcore title. Dude, he fit
Yeah.
that belt to a T.
Yeah, again, a lot of the ECW guys, them holding a hardcore championship was just perfect.
Dude, dude,
Right.
dude. It also kind of feels like a foreshadowing to what Bubba Ray Dudley would be as a singles wrestler in TNA when you think about it. Like,
Yeah, that's a good point. You see,
Right,
you have a good run with them for sure.
right. So what's your number 7?
My number 7 is it's a Big Boss Man.
Ah, good
He
choice, dude.
he
I
had
love
the
Big.
title for I think one of the longer reigns, right
Actually,
after
he
Mankind.
actually he had a bit of a. It was basically a bit of a short, like a few weeks run, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of the hardcore title. You didn't really get a lengthy run with it, like
Right, but
we
he
all
made the
know.
best out of it.
Yeah, the only thing though that kind of takes it away from me is he was the hardcore champ during the
Kendall from Hell,
Kenneth from Hell, yeah.
dude.
So
That match, dude. I don't blame him or Al Leaf Cassidy for
Leaf
that.
Cassidy, yeah.
For
But
that, but that was Russo's fault.
I think when I think of Big Boss Man, I think of this kind of era of the Attitude Era, and I always think about him with the hardcore title. That's something that's always kind of just been burned in my mind.
I
Him
kind of
with
miss. We all
with
miss
the
him.
black, yeah. Just that outfit with the hardcore title, I thought was really nice.
He had a very good SummerSlam match with Avatar Leaf Cassidy.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, the Kennel of Hell match sucked, but that wasn't him and Shinobi's fault. But
All right.
anyways,
What do you got?
anyways, for
Number
number
6?
6, 666, it's not Damien 666. It's Steve Blackman.
Steve Blackman. Number
Dude.
6.
Dude, I mean, Steve, to me, at first, Steve's runs at WWF were just good, but not great. But then when he started, then in 1999 with the hardcore, when he started to become hardcore champion after without leap, but dude, he was a great hardcore champion.
Yeah, he definitely was. He was involved in quite a lot of important matches as
Dude,
hardcore.
he remember the match with Shane McMahon at SummerSlam to
Yep,
2000.
exactly.
Dude,
That's what I was
dude,
thinking.
dude, he had a lot of balls to do that to Shane.
The
Dude,
lethal weapon,
dude,
Steve Blackman.
he also had the party sticks.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet. I'm a big Steve Blackman fan.
Dude, he's actually a good wrestler. It's just I think the reason I like him is that his style is actually good. Like his style fits the kung
Mhm.
fu. But I hope he's doing good. What's your number 6?
My number 6 is The Undertaker.
Oh, I forget. He
Yeah.
was.
He was hardcore champ and he was actually defending it on TV and almost made it feel like a bigger championship, almost like a mid card championship. He had a good
Well,
match with RVD.
yeah, dude. I
Uh,
forgot. I
yeah,
forgot. I kind of forgot, but he was a good hardcore champion.
yeah, he really
It felt
was.
like he was pushing himself to
hmm
do something different with his biker gimmick.
Yeah, and this was at a time when he
He
was,
turned heel.
yeah, he was turning heel. He was kind of putting people over, people like Maven in the Royal Rumble, and then
But
working with some like lower card guys as a hardcore champ. I thought that was a very cool run, kind of not really talked about a whole lot.
uh, well, it's hard because he has a legacy, man. I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes his underrated stuff can be just as good, but
yeah, he's done so much good stuff. It's hard to remember everything.
right, but hardcore biker Undertaker
Pretty
is
sweet.
okay. Want to know who? Okay, number 5 on my list.
Let's
Is
see.
it
Let's hear it.
5? Is it 5?
Yep, number 5. Yep.
Stevie Richards.
You have him at 5.
Dude, when I was getting to pro wrestling, and I was watching WWF 2000, one of my favorite moments was watching Stevie Richards
Mm-hmm.
as this creepy, geeky, nerdy guy with that had these pants, super comfortable. They look super comfortable though. But anyways, dude, he was a great hardcore champion.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he had good matches with Tommy Dreamer. It also felt like the company was pushing him for greatness, which while never happened, you got to give WWE credit. They pushed him very well in
Mm-hmm.
Raw.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I
Dude,
think
it was awesome.
yeah, he was great as hardcore champ.
I just went. I need to find out. I bet those are Nike pants, but
Nike pants.
he also had good matches with Tommy Dreamer. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is Al Snow.
Oh, good
Yeah,
choice. He's
I like
actually,
Al Snow as hardcore champ. I,
dude,
I have a lot of
he
good memories with him as the hardcore champion.
the man with the Jaw Squad shirt. By the way,
Yeah.
since uh the reason I called Al Snow leave Cassidy or others because I didn't want to spoil it, but dude, I am telling you, Al Snow, oh, ever since he became ECW, he was super over.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I think this was a reward for being super over in ECW.
Mm-hmm.
But he made the best out of it. To be
Yeah, his head gimmick was crazy. Like, what a
dude, he
weird idea.
I mean to be
But it
fair,
worked.
it worked. Yeah, it worked.
It
He's one
worked,
of the
man.
inspirations, but I have Al Snow higher up in my list. And let's just be honest, Snow is arguably one of the most memorable and one of the best hardcore champions of all time.
Mm-hmm. I agree. All right, what is number 4? We're getting down to the last few here.
Ooh, you're gonna like my, ooh.
Number 4, here we go. What do you got?
R the
Uh, RVD.
dude, he was a great one of the things he was a great champion during the invasion stuff, but what I like is that he like even though he didn't do the 24/7 thing, he made that title very important. He made that title more like a world championship title.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dude, this also helped him because to be honestly fair, I think Rob was loved before he did was loved like in his debut in WWE with the invasion. But
Mhm.
but the fans started to love him even more.
You're right. You're
Dude,
right. He was getting so over.
dude, he should have had
Ended
a
up getting in a
1 month
little
run with the
feud.
belt.
I know. Yeah, he
It's
could
not
have.
his
That was at a time when the belt was kind of hopping around quite a bit.
well in
He
his
did
run.
have a really good title match with Stone Cold and Kurt Angle.
Well, well, he actually hold on to the belt like a normal belt when he won it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
it's true.
dude, dude. RVD made a great hardcore champion,
He really did. He did.
and it helped him become a fan favorite to WWE. What's your
Mhm.
number 4? What's your cuatro?
Number 4, this might be kind of low. I'm sure it's lower than where you have him, but number 4, I have Crash Holly.
Oh,
Yeah, number 4. I thought that obviously, if you know the hardcore title, you know Crash Holly. I mean, he was involved in all the 24/7 stuff. So many iconic moments, getting pinned in the playhouse thing, at the mall. So
clowns,
many things. Yeah, you name it. And,
dude. He's actually okay,
he was a huge
dude.
part of it.
Dude, Crash Holly is not only he was one of the many reasons 2000 was a great year for WWF,
Hmm.
and he was one of the higher points.
Yeah,
But
I think
but
the only. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that he's also a good wrestler. As a cruiserweight, he's grounded but very good. He's also a very decorated champion. He won the WWE tag team belts with his fake cousin Hardcore Holly. He won
Yeah.
the European title, and he won the light heavyweight belt.
Hmm.
So he also should be in the WWE Hall of Fame. He needs to be.
Yeah, he was a part of a pretty iconic title. The only reason I have him at number 4 is because he had a lot of good moments with the title. I just never really bought him as a hardcore wrestler.
You got to give him credit. He made the best out of it.
Yeah, he made the belt work, but I like a little bit more extreme when it comes to the hardcore title. And number 4 is really high up. Just he's probably a lot of people's number 1, but not mine. All right. You ready
Uh,
for your number 3? We're down to the top 3. Here
Ooh, you're
we
gonna love
go.
my number 3.
All right.
Uh, Al Snow,
Al Snow's number 3. Nice. My number
dude,
5, so kind of close.
Al Snow. Like I said, he's one of the if you had a Mount Rushmore, he's one of the hardcore title. He's one of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh
He
yeah,
he
100%.
he's super entertaining. As a weird character, he is arguably one of the best weirdos in pro wrestling history.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, for sure.
He's also the reason why the Squad shirt is iconic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
But
I'm trying to
what's your
remember some of his hardcore matches when it comes to the title.
dude? He is awesome. It I think the reason they gave him the belt was because, okay, you're not going to be ECW champion. We're sorry that you couldn't get it, but we're going to give you this belt because we made it up. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
Nice.
yeah, Snow is Al Snow number 3. What's your number 3?
My number 3, we already talked about him. My number 3, Steve Blackman.
Oh,
I
what do you like
loved
about
him
Steve
with the
Blackman?
title. I especially love that he was involved in the hardcore section of the 2001 Royal Rumble, which is one of my favorite matches of all time.
Dude, the
And
hardcore
they have a whole section in there, and he comes in with his little sticks, and I
and
love.
trash can.
Yeah, he comes with the trash can. I just loved his whole vibe and just kind of his weird style and his aggression. And I love his match with Shane.
Dude,
Like one of my favorite hardcore matches.
dude, I'm telling you, dude. I mean, he had balls to climb up that thing. At least he wasn't the guy falling off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Dude. All right,
exactly.
so we got no. I got my number 2. Here's my
All
number
right.
2.
Ooh, this is the runner-up for the best one. What do you have, man? I think
Raven.
Ravens number 2. Okay.
Raven to Raven to me. I will admit though, when he at first I didn't like the debut of him because he was Taz's friend lackey thing, but then when he got to the hardcore title, it felt like Raven made a new identity for
Yeah.
himself. Because a lot of people do remember his ECW and WCW stuff, but when he was, but a lot of people, but when he went to when he was in WWF's hardcore division and won that belt, it felt like he was reinventing himself. He gave himself a gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
I like that he has the shopping cart.
Yeah, I was gonna say I love that. That screams hardcore right
He
there.
also
That
had
shopping cart of items
dude,
you
he
can beat
had
someone up with.
dude, he also had the best match in my opinion, WrestleMania 17 with him, Big Show, and Kane.
Yeah, and for him to get that spotlight, because obviously Big Show and Kane are very big wrestler, Hall of Fame like wrestlers. And for Raven to hold his own in a match like that at WrestleMania, kind of his style of match, it's pretty incredible now to think about.
Dude. I mean, you would think that, oh, it's going to be a squash match with Big Show and Kane. Kane just squashing Raven and it's those two just fighting for the belt. But no, Raven hold his own. He did a good job.
Yeah.
You could tell.
Yeah,
And
that match is very important when it comes to the hardcore title and history with it.
dude, it is the best hardcore championship match ever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's saying a lot. But what? Okay, so what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Rob Van Dam. Yeah,
Yeah,
mine's
yeah,
number 2.
dude,
His run was very good with the title.
dude. Remember his matches with Jeff Hardy?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it felt like it was kind of similar to The Undertaker. It was like almost a main event star with that title. It just helped kind of elevate it more, especially when it came to some of the match quality. It just added to making the hardcore title feel more important than sometimes it felt like it wasn't at the time.
Or it
And,
was in the middle when it comes to importance.
yeah, and he had a match with a big name like The Undertaker with the hardcore title involved on a big pay-per-view. And even just going back to his ECW stuff, just his style of wrestling matched really well with the hardcore title, you know.
Dude, sorry my face is frozen.
It's frozen.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm still here.
Okay, you're still here.
Dude. I loved his matches with Jeff Hardy and Invasion in SummerSlam 2001. I will admit the ending of SummerSlam, his match, the ending of that match in SummerSlam 2001 did suck, but it didn't ruin the match.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
you're right. So that's my runner-up for favorite hardcore champion. Who is your number one? I think I already know who it is, Kyle.
who is it?
It's Crash Holly, isn't it?
Dude, yes. Dude, Crash is the man. Dude,
It had to be.
Crash, he was destined to wear this belt. He
Mhm.
made this belt more important than most belts in WWF for some reason, but
Mm-hmm.
he was super over. I wouldn't say, yeah, he was over.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it just sucks that he's not with us,
I know.
but if he was still here, he would probably be happy that he, like he, we didn't forget him. We
Mhm.
never forgot him.
Yeah, and you talked about legacy earlier. I mean,
And,
like,
and Crash has a legacy.
yeah, especially when it comes to the hardcore championship.
And
He
and
made that belt as popular as it is today.
and 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 guess what? Like people still talk about him to this day. People still love him
Mm-hmm.
to this day. It sucks that he had to commit suicide, but
Yeah.
if he was still alive, he I bet I bet in heaven he's realizing that, you know what? I have a legacy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And
He's
like
going to the WWE Hall of Fame one day.
that would be pretty cool. I mean, he's a very important part of wrestling,
Yeah. So
especially at a
what's
time
number
when
one?
wrestling was very popular. Any guesses for who my
Raven?
number one is? You got it, man.
Dude,
It's
what made what do you like about Hardcore Raven?
I think he was involved with the title for a lot of different movements, and he's held that title more than anybody. His kind of just cool attitude while beating people up with weapons, that is just super cool. It's hardcore. His shopping cart, that visual is really cool to see. Having the plant coming out of the shopping cart with the stop sign. I remember he would introduce a stop sign sometimes into a match.
He also had this weird Frankenstein dummy, like dummy would.
Yeah. He brought in like a lot of creative random elements into the hardcore scene that you wouldn't see anywhere else unless you watched like the Ambrose Asylum match with Chris.
Right.
It
Dude,
like things
dude,
like that, but it made sense for the hardcore title.
when the match that Bubba Ray Dudley became in his first run, he brought just oranges, like a bag of oranges, and
Yeah.
and Bubba juggled them.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that was awesome. Dude, I mean,
Yeah.
this guy, you gotta give Raven credit though. Oh, I hope he becomes a Hall of Famer in WWE, but that's gonna take a while. But dude,
Mm-hmm.
this guy is one of the best hardcore champions. And even though I think Crash Holly's the best, Raven
He's
is
up there. It was a hard list, but Raven for me was number one. It's my
he
favorite.
all and don't forget he was part of the best. He had the best hardcore match in WrestleMania history with the two
That's right.
giants of Big Show. A
Mhm.
match that is remembered for all the right reasons.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's our list. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys did your own list. You can kind of compare them, especially in the comments below. This was a good time, Kyle. I'm glad we
Yeah,
got
it was.
the list. Kind of similar, but we also had some sneaky ones in there as well.
Yeah, and I kind of forgot some of the picks, but
Same.
even though my face is frozen, you guys have a great day. This was one of the best episodes ever. See you
Mhm.
guys.